out that Zakk Wylde is still alive after the show, and he made it through the heat, and he's willing to talk. So we're gonna go find out how hot it really is up on that stage. Because I'm later. Yeah. Here we are at Ground Zero, Zakk Wylde's dressing room. Woo! Okay, look at this. Look at this bus. First of all, who else's bus? This is worse than Willie's bus. Where the fuck is he? All right, Zakk, hold on here. So what's Zakk Sabbath?
Yes. Well, it started
What's it mean?
as the high school keg band band, and we started it when we were 16, and now I'm 50 years old, and we're still doing it.
You're 50 years old?
Yes, I am.
I got a son that's 47. Relax. You can relax around me.
He's hanging on me.
And
I'm getting on you.
Isn't it funny though how, you know, when you were growing up, when you were like 25 years old wanting to do this, and we're sitting there going, 50? Not a chance, right? You don't even trust a 50-year-old. I didn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is weird. I mean, like, well, you know what though, when my dad turned 80, well, I mean, what a joke, you know, well, you can only turn 40 twice. But the whole thing, even when he turned 80, he was just like, wow, like World War II doesn't seem that long ago.
Yeah. So how in the hell, you are the most macho, belligerent looking guy. I wouldn't want to meet you in the alley. I wouldn't want, you know, in a dark bar and have you looking at me mean or something. I'm just saying, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, well, they're really working. They're really coming on right now. And, but, so, you have this mellow side to you where you can sit at a piano and sing, you know, beautiful love songs and stuff. And do you prefer doing that? Is that really what's inside of your heart, or are you just big macho screaming, yelling?
Well, no, the first, obviously, the first musical moment I remember as a kid, like just getting chills and like the power of music, is seeing Elton John on the Sonny and Cher show doing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. And I was just completely floored by that. So the hugest Elton John fan since that moment on. And then, so it was Elton, and then I think it was like maybe when I was 11 or so, and I remember in art class, one of my buddies, Tommy, he drew a skull, which is basically the skull that we use with Scully, the jaw of a skull with Black Label. And had a lightning bolt going through it, it said Black Sabbath 666 or whatever. I said, what is that? And he just goes, oh, it's a band my brother listens to, right? My older brother. But the whole thing is I remember putting a needle on. I had never heard him before, but putting it on and being beyond terrified, you know, but then I just kept listening to it, and then just loved it. So.
But you're the only guy that does it. I mean, that I know of that really does it good. You know, you could convince me that you were this mellow, really sweet young man that just liked to sit and play piano and sing love songs, and you could convince me. And then when I see you doing your other shit, I'm convinced as well. But anyway, that's a gift. That's very cool. I think I enjoy that myself.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
we're bored sometimes, right?
Well, I mean, but you know, I mean, it's just good stuff's good stuff. I mean, you know, what we used to do back in obviously during the drinking days. You know, me and you. Oh yeah, back in the drinking.
They're behind you.
Yeah, well now it's just massive female growth hormone, Viagra and Cialis. So I mean, but the whole thing, old man brewed Black Label elixir. But no, we'd sit up in the front until just drinking all night, listening to the Eagles, listening to Neil Young, listening to Allman, Skinner, the band. Just basically my love for that music. And then exactly. As much as I love listening to Zeppelin doing Black Dog, I love it when they do Going to California.
Yeah. What about Stand Up and Shout now?
Oh, for the movie.
Rockstar.
Yes. I was honored to put Jam on your song on there. Yeah,
it was so crazy because you guys totally changed the song completely. I mean, you know, like not the riff is there.
Well, the middle bit. I mean, I changed the riff, you know, for the guitar solo section or whatever. But I put that thing in there. But I mean, the song that you wrote, you know, went down. It was a blast playing.
You like making movies? I mean, that's
killer song.
But making a movie like that's like a lot of work, right? I mean, did you enjoy that shit?
No, not really. I mean, because that was when I was still drinking. So, I mean, when they asked me to do it, work on that movie, and by the way, I mean, I had a great time doing it. I mean, you know, you had Mark Wahlberg, Jennifer Aniston, and Steve Eric, everybody that was involved with the movie, all super cool people and everything. But they were like, Zakk, we're going to have you play this guy. He shoots guns, and he drinks a lot of beer, and he plays
I thought that was you. I thought they nailed you.
I was thinking, you're going to pay me for this? I was just like, yeah, so I mean, all day long, it was just, you just hang out until they needed you, you know? I mean, otherwise you'd be drinking, lifting weights, hanging out, playing guitar, so I had a great time doing it.
Zakk, it's a pleasure. You look 100 times better than the last time I saw you, which has got to be 15 years ago when you were drinking, I guess. because you look a lot better now. So whatever you're doing, I'd keep doing it. I'll support you now. You don't have to buy my shit. Don't do it. No, don't do it. I don't want to tempt you.
Trust me, I still got a lot of my buddies that love drinking. It doesn't matter. It's all good, man.
Thanks for doing my show. Zakk Wylde, one of the wild men of all time. Well, Zakk Sabbath. Or, well, what's your real name? Like Barry Monroe or something?
Yeah, no, it's, no, yeah.
Who cares?
Exactly. That's what we're doing with the next Barry Manilow the cover project we have going on. Yeah, without a doubt.
Thank you,
All
man.
right, Sam.
Zakk Wylde, what a nice guy. What did I tell you? The guy is the nicest guy in the world. It's nothing like when you look at him and think, oh man, this guy's going to be a tough guy. He's not a tough guy. He's a freaking sweetheart. He's awesome.